Global warming is making hot days hotter, rainfall and flooding heavier, hurricanes stronger, and droughts more severe. This intensification of weather and climate extremes will be the most visible impact of global warming in our everyday lives. It is also causing dangerous changes to the landscape of our world, adding stress to wildlife species and their habitat.
The first 10 months of 2014 have experienced a global average air temperature about 0.57 Celsius above the long-term average. A study by the UK Meteorological Office says the temperature changes would be highly unlikely without the influence of greenhouse gases produced by humans. The global warming has impacted on the climate changes and extreme weather, and the greenhouse gases and carbon pollution in particular is the main reason for this development, with the enormous amount of oil, natural gas and coal that produce the global warming pollution. Global figures from the UN's World Meteorological Organization estimates that if this year's current global trend continues for the next 2 months, the previous record years of 1998, 2005 and 2010 will be overtaken by a narrow margin.
The Secretary General of the WMO, Michel Gerard, said the preliminary data for 2014 was consistent with what we expect from a changing climate, and that the provisional information for 2014 means that 14 of the 15 warmest years on record have all occurred in the 21st century. Record-breaking heat combined with torrential rainfalls and floods destroyed livelihoods and ruined lives. What is particularly unusual and alarming this year are the high temperatures of vast areas of the ocean surface, including in the northern hemisphere. There is no standstill in global warming.
According to the WMO report, some of the record-breaking weather events around the world are:
Western Japan saw the heaviest August rain since records began. Parts of the Western Urals endured persistent drought, as did parts of China, Central and South America. Tropical storms, on the other hand, totaled 72, which is less than the average of 89, judged by 1981 to 2010 figures. The North Atlantic, Western North Pacific and Northern Indian Ocean were among regions seeing slightly below average cyclone activity.
The UK's last winter, in which 12 major Atlantic storms battered the country, bringing nearly double the usual rainfall. In September, parts of the Balkans received more than double the average monthly rainfalls, and parts of Turkey were hit by 4 times the average. The town of Gelman in Morocco was swamped by more than a year's rain in just 4 days.
A paper issued to coincide with the WMO figures says that although one warm year does not necessarily say anything about long-term climate change, new research shows how human influence may record temperatures more likely. Climate change is a not far-off problem. It is happening now and is having a very real consequences on people's lives. Climate change is disrupting national economies, costing us dearly today and even more tomorrow. But there is a growing recognition that affordable, scalable solutions are available now that will enable us all to leapfrog to cleaner, more resilient economies.
The transition away from fossil fuels is going to take some time. But over the last year and a half, we've already taken unprecedented action to jumpstart the clean energy industry. As we speak, old factories are reopening to produce wind turbines. People are going back to work installing energy-efficient windows, and small businesses are making solar panels. Consumers are buying more efficient cars and trucks, and families are making their homes more energy efficient. Scientists and researchers are discovering clean energy technologies that someday will lead to entire new industries. Each of us has a part to play in a new future that will benefit all of us.